is the reason why joy is such a necessary prerequisite for spiritual growth? In this week's Torah portion, Pashas Ekev, the Torah discusses the benefits the Jewish people will accrue if they fulfill the will of Hashem and are close to Hashem, and the tragedy they will face if they turn away from Hashem. When the Torah discusses the portion that discusses the Jewish people's defection, it says, "V'haya yishkach tishchach Hashem lekecha," and there will be, if you surely forget Hashem, and you turn towards idolatry, you will surely face tragedy. The Gemara teaches us that whenever the Torah uses the word v'haya, it is an expression of joy. In this case, we're discussing the Jewish people forgetting Hashem. What can be joyous about forgetting Hashem? Why does the Torah use the term v'haya in reference to forgetting Hashem? The Kotzker Rebbe answers with a very clever and novel reading of the pasuk. He says, read it as v'haya em shekach. If you forget the v'haya, if you forget joy, you will eventually forget Hashem. You will eventually turn to idolatry and turn away from Hashem. This is a reference to the importance of joy as a prerequisite for spiritual growth. The Torah teaches us that a human being has three spheres of interface. An interface with the Almighty, an interface with other people and other creatures, and an interface with themselves. Joy or depression will affect all three areas of interface. When people are in a state of depression, they don't feel grateful to Hashem, and they don't feel motivated to fulfill Hashem's will. When people are in a state of depression, they are self-absorbed and self-pity, and it's difficult to look beyond themselves to think about the needs of others. In addition, it's very easy to say things that are hurtful to others. And finally, when people are upset or depressed, they often feel a nagging sense of ache inside them, and it is very easy to fall to temptation. But in contrast, when we are in a state of joy, it is very easy to feel an immense sense of gratitude to Hashem, and fulfill Hashem's will out of that sense of gratitude. When we are in a state of joy, it is very easy to look beyond ourselves and think about the needs of others. And finally, when we are in a state of joy, it's very easy to muster the inner strength, the inner discipline to overcome temptation. In short, the Torah is teaching us that if we forget the importance of joy, we are in a spiritual danger zone, and it is very easy to fall very far from where we truly want to be. May we all merit to experience the exquisite pleasure, the exquisite joy of an intimate relationship with Hashem. Have a wonderful Shabbos.